to Master. If you want to see more Monster Train, I'll be playing it for at least the next few days. So like, follow, subscribe, hit the buttons. Hit the buttons that are on Twitch. So,
Alright, so I'm back on my Genki bullshit.
Are you a Genki girl?
No, I'm a Genki racer.
Genki Racer?
Tell me more.
Like
Hell's
doing
a
Genki racing.
Is that
Are
like
you still
Chocobo
on the
racing?
Super Famicom?
This is a Super Famicom game, yes. This is... I need to triple check the name of this thing. I keep forgetting what this thing's called. I played it before.
Family
its name escapes my brain the moment I look away from it. This is Toge Densetsu Seisoku Battle. So, in theory, it's a, is it Toge? Toga? Toad? How do you say that? Like
Toge.
Toge? Like the initial
Toge and Earl.
like the initial D racing? Toge?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this promotes itself as being a Toge game, but really, they just took their GP1 game tech and then put it on some hills.
Sonic the Hedgehog? Running over hills? Are the hills green?
It's usually, yeah. Look at this picture of these bikers. Look at the bikers. There is supposedly a plot. The plot is that you're a bike guy, and you want to be the best, fastest bike guy in all of Japan. So you're gonna go to all these mountain roads and race the people who will like race bikes on those roads. Then beat them all.
Is there like some sort of like MotoGP equivalent that you're competing under, or is it just for the? It's just recreational, like.
It's what if Initial D was MotoGP?
Okay.
Which is not what I was expecting when I first played this, because when I see Toge, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna reach my dream. I'm gonna not spill the water in this paper cup. Let's go.
I'll be back in a bit. I'm just gonna grab food.
But no, it's just their GP1 engine that they're reusing for a Toge game, which is the first but not only time Genki does this. Using a bike racing game engine to make a Toge game.
Wait, so this is not a bike racing game?
This is a bike racing game. But it calls itself Toge.
Okay, sure.
And they're using the GP1 engine. It's also 1996.
Like the Pokemon Toge P.
Okay. So this takes place in the Kanto region.
Yeah.
They put this out in March of 1996. Also, the game sucks.
Like I just said Yosha, so maybe it doesn't suck? It probably sucks.
I have buried the lead a bit in this game sucking ass. So you can customize the bikes. I don't know what changing the tires or engines or any settings have on the actual races themselves. There's no like upgrade system like in the Shutoko Battle games. Alright, it's also manual by default. Like there's no automatic option here.
Oh.
That guy just left. He's gone.
Yeah, because I forgot I had to shift up.
That man did not need to shift up. That man just went zoom.
Yeah, he just left. So I'm not actually racing them. I'm trying to get. I'm basically competing for hot laps.
Mm-hmm. But it feels good if you pass him, right?
Well, no, because if you hit you spin out. So you don't want to be anywhere near these guys, and also because they're usually heading in the opposite direction as you. they're on screen for like maybe a few frames, so you just get like a direct missile hit sometimes.
So this game came out for the Saturn, huh?
No, Famicom.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So this came out after Hang On GP and Wangan Dead Heat on the Saturn. So they're already making Saturn games, and then they're like, "Eh, we still have this GP1 tech. Might as well do something with it."
Sure.
I guess.
They made a game where the draw distance is awful.
Yeah, because you're on a hill, so the draw distance is even shorter than a normal scalar racer.
Yeah. That's what Mode 7 loves, hills.
Yes, Mode 7
Yeah.
loves hills. Also, this feels terrible. I don't know if that's coming through. Also, I never play racing games in manual, so having to watch this Nothing Horizon while keeping track of my gear shift.
Speed and gears, yeah.
Is no bueno. You see, so that guy went past like in just a few frames. So if I was in the wrong place when he went through, head-on collision, we die.
Or simply don't have a head-on collision.
Yeah, just simply don't have. Yeah, just stay in your lane. Yeah, there are 12 courses for what that's worth. If it was 1996 in if it was March of 1996 in Japan, and you were a child and you were playing this, all the other kids at school would be making fun of you for still playing.
I mean, you'd be like, "Hey man, I'm playing Dragon Quest VI," and they'd be all like, "Radical."
I think DQ6 was
I-
94.
They'd still say radical.
Yeah,
Tell
they
me
would
I'm
say
wrong.
I mean, yeah, it does say it was Mondo.
What other kids are gonna what other games are kids going to be excited about in the Japanese schoolyard in '96? I don't know. I'm not there. I mean,
Not the
I
Nintendo
was
64.
in some sense, but the
I mean,
schoolyard I was in.
Tekken, Virtua Fighter, probably.
What is that?
I mean, Tekken 2 was in arcades by this point.
Yeah, but arcades were filled with people smoking. Kids didn't go in
Yeah,
there.
you're not allowed to go in there.
No one
You
cares.
gotta go to your cram school.
You definitely
Yeah.
go to cram school. But after cram school, imagine coming home and playing this on your old busted ass Super Famicom.
3 feet away from the television because the cord's so short.
3 feet away from the television. But yeah, no, this is, I think, maybe their worst Super Famicom game, and that's saying something. But I do want it on record that I have played this game, and I know about it.
Okay.
And I'm bad at it because you don't get good at this game.
I'll be back with you.
I challenge literally
You have to be
anyone
able to get good at this game.
to get good at this game. I'm not sure how possible it is to get good at this game. But I think all the tracks are just variations of this like point-to-point racing, just different sets of curves and hills. The music isn't even good, and like the first two Shutoko Battle games had some pretty good tracks on them.
Let's have that skybox though.
Yeah, it's definitely a skybox.
It's got a nice gradient. It goes up and down sometimes.
You see, it goes up and down because you're on a hill. So really, the best way to play is to go up to gear 6 and then not hit anything, so you don't have to gear down.
Yeah. Basically memorize the course because they don't give you a map.
And you can't see what's anything in front of you.
Yeah, you can't see what's in front of you, so just memorize the course.
Yes.
And you'll be fine.
Yeah, the solo courses, memorize them all in order. Hey, best laptop. That's not enough to move on, is it? something. Okay. I did translate some of this before, and none of the text matters.
Yeah. Something Soreja Naides.
Yeah, this is still the first stage. So I did not pass the first stage.
Yeah, you didn't pass.
I did not?
You did not.
I did not.
You did not. Zoom, zoom. That guy's gone again.
Oh, not as gone. You see?
Oh,
There he is.
oh, there he is.
Yep. I was able to shift up this time. Ah, he hit me! But yes, because of the required manual shifting, this is like the Dark Souls of Super Famicom motorcycle games.
Oh, so you would love this.
Yes, no, yeah,
The
I'm going to
map
do
made
a
for- in
naked
heaven.
anchor run of this Toge Densetsu, or Sensetsu game. See, the name escapes me every time.
I don't think it would be Sensetsu. I don't think that's a word. Densetsu
Densetsu?
means legend.
Okay, yeah,
so
so
that's
it's
probably
yeah,
it.
probably that. Yeah, just gonna do like a meme, no armor run of Toge Densetsu. Just on hot laps. So funny enough, this came out in March. In April, you get Tokyo Highway Battle.
Bro, a good game.
Better game.
A much better game than this. And Tokyo Highway Battle, I did find out it is actually the second to last usage of the Keiji Tsuchiya license. For anyone who's interested. Who knows most of you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm always talking about what's his face.
The Drift King.
Yeah, the King of Drift.
Oh! Almost died right there. See, that's why that's why if you want to be a Toge Densetsu. You have to be willing to put it all on the line. And have a head-on bike collision at like 150 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, definitely won't be any repercussions to that.
Ah, I got hit. Oh, not so close to. Has anyone here ever enjoyed a like motorcycle racing game?
Like some of maybe those early MotoGP games when they were on like the 360.
So not early ones, like the 360 early ones.
Yeah.
Because if you were last time, you would have seen an early MotoGP game.
I also played those motocross games way more than I think I probably should have.
Like MX versus ATV.
No, even when before they merged the two brands, when it was just like MX or ATV, like you had to play one or the other.
Back in my day, you had to choose between the MX or the ATV.
pretty sure that was an Activision Values game alongside like Cabela's.
Almost certain. Good thing. And I mean, like, probably a Japanese 12-year-old in 1996 could probably get good at this game in a weekend,
That's a possibility.
if I had to guess. Yeah, there's a lot of putting yourself into the shoes of a Japanese 12-year-old in the 90s. That is really impossible for us to do.
Yeah. I know nothing of the Japanese in the 1990s. Or really in the 2000s.
Like, no, I wasn't in Japanese middle school in 1995. I don't have the lived experience to get this in the right context.
I'm surprised to hear that. I made certain assumptions about you.
Alright, yeah, so that's this game. Let's move to the next generation, why don't we?
Oh yeah.
All right, next-gen video games.
Yeah. Which one was next? Alright, it was that one.
What's the next gen?
The next generation with 32 whole bits of, well, is that the bus? Is that the CPU architecture? I forget a lot of things.
What are we talking about?
32-bit system architecture.
It's the processors that were 32-bit.
Right.
But honestly, like 32, 64, whatever, they kind of just, anytime they could say a higher number, they did. Like.
Yes, I know, like the Jaguar.
Because the N64 had a 64-bit processor, but I think the bus was only 32-bit or something like that.
No, that's a
so it didn't
Jaguar.
matter that much.
Well, the Jaguar had two 32-bit processors and a 64-bit bus between them.
Okay.
Which is not how that works.
Which is not how that works. But their very sad marketing campaign for the Atari Jaguar, they eventually went with "do the math" as their slogan, which that's a bit too defensive, you know. Oh, this thing crash?
Okay, yeah. No, the Nintendo 64 also had a 32-bit bus, a 64-bit CPU, but a 32-bit bus.
So these are the opposite of the Jaguar. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked out better for them than it did for Atari. So.
Well, they also
So
had more.
the funny thing about the N64 is if they had gone with discs, it would have been a, like, power-wise, it would have been
the best console.
Vastly better than the PS1.
It was
significantly more powerful on paper, but because you couldn't put any more than like 64 megabytes on a cart, it didn't fucking matter.
Like one, maybe two 64 megabyte games. They're mostly like 16.
Most of them are 16. Yeah. And like, here's the PS1 is fucking 700 megabytes in an era where FMV and CG cutscenes are a big thing.
And it can disc swaps too, yeah.
But also, like the thing about the CD was that it would have also greatly reduced the cost of making games for the N64. Like,
sure would have.
Parts.
CDs
there were developers
who
actively didn't develop N64 games or ports of their games because they fucking hated like getting the.
I mean,
parts.
they also had the benefit of having the PS1 to develop for, which sold. There were so many more PS1s out there that your N64 project didn't matter much.
Sure, but even if the install base for the N64 was greater, like getting carts compared to getting CDs at that era, at that juncture, it was just so much easier to get CDs. They were everywhere. They were so fucking easy to get.
Yeah, verbatim and was making shit.
And I mean,
also did
just the idea that like how much RAM, like VRAM, was in 64?
It was more.
It was like 4 megabytes or something.
It was 4 total, I think.
4 total. Yeah, so you could conceivably dump like if I can 8 megabyte in 64 game, you can dump half the game to VRAM. You can put it on there. That's silly.
But yeah, like the
so I'm
PlayStation
reading-
1 was like held together with duct tape and bubble gum.
But so even then, the PS1 had the least psychotic architecture.
Sure, it was a straightforward fucking thing because it was made by people who understood what a fucking computer was.
Like the architecture, and I think the 3DO was also not that bad. But like Jaguar, Saturn, and N64 all had completely psychotic system architectures.
Yeah.
The N64 with their was it microcode they had?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
that
just
was the
complete insanity.
I am reading here that the N64 had a unified memory architecture, meaning that 4 megabytes of RAM was for everything, not just the graphics card.
I'll
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah.
Graphics chip.
So-
I just will like
half the
continue
game.
other than the whole 8 processor thing. I will continue to harp on the fact that Sega thought that for our polygons they must be quadrilaterals because quadrilaterals have more sides than triangles. So this is how we're gonna do it better than Sony and fucking Nintendo.
Yep.
Yeah, so many more sides.
Yeah.
So
they-
much more processing power needed.
That's just math.
Yeah, lots
But-
and lots more math.
Yo, yeah, because what we need to do to get a leg up is have more sides. But also, like, that makes it so much harder to do shading for your shit.
Makes
The
everything
games
harder.
that they did, the games that look good on the Saturn still look good on the Saturn.
Sure
yeah.
do. But at what cost?
Also, it did like 2D way better than any of the other consoles at the time, which,
Yeah.
in retrospect, makes a lot of the games age better than some of the shit we have on PlayStation, and
Did
especially
something,
the 2D stuff on the N64.
but their 3D stuff, because you have your Wangan Dead Heat and then your Tokyo Highway Battle. Your Tokyo Highway Battle looks way better than your Wangan Dead Heat.
The only games that matter.
Yes, the Genki racing games are the only ones that matter. Oh, am I super low? I'm super low. Turn myself up.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so this is me in the end game of Tokyo Highway Battle, where I get obliterated by the Drift King. Because he can drift and I can't. But right now, for the time being, he's behind me and he's very unhappy about that.
Checkpoint.
Now he's ahead of me. But yeah, I've streamed this game extensively. I'm just doing this for completion's sake. Oh, now it is.
This car, it could look better.
That's 96.
Not if you wanted, like, the frame rate to drop real hard.
Yeah, no, like this thing, for all of its faults, has a usable frame rate.
So,
It's kind of a problem with some of those Sega Saturn racers that we play.
if this is a Tokyo Highway battle, like we're in a battle,
Yeah.
are you battling or is it just a race?
It's a battle race. You see.
It's a race, not a battle.
That's what I'm asking. Is it, like, what's the name? Twisted Metal. Is it like Twisted metal?
No,
No.
no, you're just racing the cars. You're not shooting anything.
Lame.
I mean, it's all about car culture. Have you ever seen the movie Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift?
No.
Okay, well, this is nothing like that, so good.
Oh yeah, watching you frantically do the manual fucking gear shift.
Would any of you say that you are a car culture aficionado?
Not me.
Not really. I just like racing stuff.
Other than, with mine work.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. So, Borg, while you started this stream, the Bad Game Hall of Fame started their stream, and they're playing Disney's Herbie Fully Loaded.
Yeah!
I think for the Game Boy Advance?
Yeah!
Well, that's not good.
Hey, top-down racing game. Love to see it.
No. Oh, this might be the console game, because it's, regular car, third-person shot. But yeah, boy, man, I forgot that they tried to they did that reboot movie for
Oh
Herbie
yeah,
Fully
with,
Loaded,
what's
huh?
her name?
Yeah,
That's what's her name.
I forget.
I'm trying to...
Lindsay
One of
Lohan?
those Disney Channel
Yeah, Lindsay
girls.
Lohan. Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan.
But yeah, so the thing about these games is you don't beat the Drift King.
You're legally not allowed to beat the Drift King.
I mean, I don't know I don't know what I would need to do to beat the Drift King. In like any of these Shutoku battle games.
What kind of car are you supposed to be driving?
There are no licensed vehicles. This is a Type K, Type R, Type S.
Okay.
I'm not sure which car this is supposed to represent. But y'all are in for a treat for the next game. So this is still so in 1996, March is that bad Famicom game. April is this, which is a far better game. You can play it right up until the Drift King hands you your own ass. Right? And then you can try to get good at it. Try to
I would
beat the
rather
Drift
it not
King.
hand me my ass, but you have my attention.
And if you ever get to the point where he's not handing you your own ass, there's FMV video where he congratulates you in person.
There's man ass.
So yes,
Booty.
yeah, he's just faster. He's just 5 seconds a lap faster than I am.
Wow, that sucks.
So yeah, looks like I get upward point still. Yeah, but again, this is the end game for Tokyo Highway Battle. There's a lot of grinding to get here. There's a lot of practice to get here. A lot of upgrading to get here. You take out your catalytic converter, as you do.
Did you enjoy the process of getting here?
Sure,
Is that fun for you?
I streamed it. I came back
Okay,
to it.
that's all you can ask for.
I wanted to play it, so yeah. So I guess for if you somehow are watching this in the archives, there are other streams of ill-advised Tokyo Highway battling, which then takes us to. So Genki put out a lot of games in '95 and '96. Like, not only did they have all their shooters that they put out,
Mm-hmm.
I think their third and last shooter, Brahma Force, or something like that.
That's not a real name of a game.
Yeah. Oh, it's Assault on Bootlegger 9. Is that? Yeah, Brahma Force. The Assault on Belt Logger 9. There we go. They put that out in 1996. They put out a Pro Yaku game for the N64 in 1996. And they put out 4 racing games. So this was the second of those 4 racing games. Though the third racing game they put out that year is their redo of Wangan Dead Heat, which was their second 1995 Saturn release. That is absolute dog shit. Like as dog shit as you could get for like a Ridge Racer knockoff. So so a year later, they tweak it a bit, add some FMV, and then re-release it as Wangan Dead Heat plus Real Range. You're wondering what the Real Range is. Oh, buddy. Oh wait, that's the wrong. Shit, that's wrong. That's the wrong box art. Can't believe I have the wrong box art there. I am eternally ashamed of myself.
As you should be.
Alright. So it's gonna be a lot of watching for this one. I see a lot of these 5 models.
Is this secretly a smut game? Is that what this is?
There is no nudity in this game.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no, this is disc 2. Hold on, let me.
So
Let me just...
disc 2 has the nudity?
No, disc 2 is all the behind the scenes stuff.
It'll load in the right disc.
Yeah, I know. So disc 1's the game. Disc 2 has all the behind the scenes video of the making of the FMV. Here's the actual opening here. Yeah, so here's the red. Is that Supra still? I mean, it's convertible Toyota. That they could not take out onto the road. So they got a smoke machine and a fan.
Oh yeah. Do you think we have a smoke machine? We could probably get a smoke machine budget, right? If we wanted to do a thing.
How much is a smoke machine?
Like you just need like a blue screen, a car, a smoke machine, and a large fan, and you could do this. Also some
I don't
lighting.
think you need a large fan.
Because you gotta blow the smoke around, through the headlights. To, like simulate the high speed driving. The car is very much not doing. Yeah, so they tweaked Wangan Dead Heat to make it slightly less garbage, and then they added a whole bunch of FMV.
Great. You just got to add FMV to things for a good while.
A couple of years. That should happen more often.
It should.
Like these days, people just add, waifus to games. And it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna sell out because people like their digital ladies. Well, what if you added real ladies to the game?
Yeah.
Like actually hired some models, got them, a paycheck for a gig, had them record some video of them talking out of camera. Well,
I am going to start playing Sorry We're Closed podcast series, so we'll talk to y'all later. Enjoy this car racing.
Alright, so which
All
lady? Let's go Akira.
ねえ、私に乗ってほしい？
So in total, there's 5 tracks, and there's like little interstitials for like winning and losing, in between each track. It's probably maybe a total of like 2 or 3 minutes of video per girl, and then a whole like 20-minute behind the scenes extra CD that's packed in. So this game is still pretty bad. The camera doesn't go completely sideways when you drift. That's the main improvement here. But also the brake button doesn't go into a drift about 1/4 of the time. And they made the cars slightly easier to get around. Like, see there, I did not drift. I just slowed down. And yeah, those are the changes. They made it less impossible to play this game.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, so that time I drifted. When I didn't want to drift, it drifted. Yeah, so the brake button does the opposite of what you want to do at any given moment. So the main difference
If you want to
here.
slow down, it'll make you speed up.
Yeah, no, I just use it for psychology. The main difference is in the original release, if you finish the top 3, you get to advance. In this one, you have to finish first to advance. And I think I've run through all of the version differences. See there, I wanted to drift, but it didn't drift. Just need to catch this guy. Oh, really? Alright, so you see, I actually finished first in this first race, which I was never able to do the original
あ
release.
なたってすごいのね。喜んで乗らせてもらうわ。
Good job.
You see, so she's happy, she says something, she gets in the car with you and smiles at the camera for a bit too long. Next race.
Just like real life.
Just like real life. And imagine, and I think there's something different if you lose there. Where she
That just talks down to you.
Yeah.
You'll never drive fast, you sad little person.
something like that. And she's like, oh, I don't want to be around losers. Or something like that. Like in a more polite Japanese way. Oh, this track sucks. I'm not a fan of this track. So if the first release in '95 of Long Genki was this updated version, it would still be a bad game.
Sure.
But not the worst.
Oh, well, we've definitely seen you play worse games than this.
That's not saying much.
No, not at all, but it's a statement of fact.
Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one. Ah, it's because of this shit. Because it's not drifting what I want to drift. See, I'll start. I pressed the button. Fortunately, in Genki games, being rear-ended makes it go faster. See, now I can't stop drifting. See, but now you want to get better at these circuits. Because not only do you get to break the first record, but then the pretty lady says better things to you.
残念だったわね。でも諦めないで。
Oh, she's getting out of the car.
Yeah, she left.
遠くから応援
She's
する
like,
わ。
yeah, nope, bye.
She's like, see ya, loser. You see, you don't want the pretty girl to leave, so you want to get better at these tracks, right? Right? Huh?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta get good.
Yeah, you want to get good.
Otherwise, they'll all leave you. Everyone will leave you.
It's also apparently from the second disc. It seems like there are outfit changes as you progress. That's fine. The outfits get more revealing, I guess, the further in you get.
Sure.
So they're just doing that. They're literally doing that. There we go. It actually worked that one time.
Jesus has nothing to do with this.
Wow, but sure would be nice to be able to drift there. Hate it when the drift button doesn't drift.
At least the drip seems slightly better than this one.
Well, yeah, because the drift camera doesn't go sideways in this one. But also, it just the drifting doesn't work. So it's a trade-off. When you do drift, the drifting's better, but you don't drift.
Sure.
Yeah, the Saturn has a surprising number of truly abysmal racing games. Hey, break the second record. Alright, but that's not what people are here for.
But it also
With-
has Daytona.
Well, it's not a good port Daytona. But
Doesn't
no,
matter. Still says the song.
that's how the song. But that's not what people are here for. Wait, hold on. I was supposed to. But everyone who bought this bought it for the second disc, I guess, hoping there'd be something spicy on it.
Something spicy, yeah.
It's not really, but I'll let y'all be the judge of that. Controller is going down. This is all video. At least it has the model names everywhere, so they get some exposure out of this. That's something, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so the issue is the behind the scenes for this game, for the FMV in this game, wasn't action packed. There wasn't a lot
Okay.
going on.
So instead, just look at these pretty ladies.
Yeah, so instead, it's like, oh no, this pretty lady's getting like the makeup put on for the shoot, and then she's standing around waiting to do her lines.
Yeah.
And then like, here she is doing a take, but like from like a creeper cam.
Yeah. Like, check out this blue screen.
It's like, oh no, she needs to get her hair fixed for this next shoot.
She has to wear a yellow dress, otherwise.
And then it's
the
like,
screen will
and then at some point the camera guy just focuses in on the chests because why not?
Yeah.
Yep, just waiting for the next shoot. So this is very weird.
Yeah, just straight up
Yeah,
film her chest for a while.
yeah, no, it's like I don't know. There's nothing else going on. Let's zoom in on her lips. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess there's a costume change at some point.
Yep. Now they're especially staring at her chest. Jesus Christ, just straight in there, right?
Yeah, no, just straight in there. I guess
mean-
that's the final outfit. It's like if you beat, was it Corpse Killer? The girl in that changes into a bikini for like the final FMV scene. I guess they do something similar to that with these models for this game.
Sure.
Well, like you saw the FMV scenes themselves, they're a few seconds each. Yeah, so there's B-roll for every girl.
The color correction on this one's all wrong. She looks like an Oompa Loompa.
Oh, point up to the camera a bit. Good for her. Oh, she needs
You have
it.
to imagine that these are gravure softcore porn actresses, right?
Who knows?
I mean, so how much of, I guess, modeling in Japan, like, goes through, like, early career to gravure, and then back into regular modeling?
Depends. Depends on if you can pull off the whole I can sing thing. Because then that pops you into the whole idol shit.
Yeah, yeah. But hopefully this wasn't a bad gig for these girls. That's really the only thing I can think of, seeing this edition disc.
Yeah.
I would hope not. You know.
Yeah, so this one changed into a sundress, a tight sundress.
Sure.
If you beat all the races, I guess. As far as pervy Saturn games go, this is still
this is pretty tame.
very mod.
There's like, yeah, there's some real.
I mean, look, it's
Bangers.
even the Saturn's perviness. Don't compare to say the PC 98 or 88 shit.
Oh no, I mean because there's actual pornography on PC 98.
Yeah, because the PC Engine's got all those strip module games.
and then all of the dating sims. Yeah,
Straight
no.
up, yeah, straight up porn, like rating.
Like actual
Rapist.
porn. You know, like, you know, One Gun Dead Heat plus Real Range. It's just, oh yeah, there's some FMV of some girls talking at you for a few seconds, and then if you win all the races, they wear a tight dress or a bikini or something. I don't know. Yeah, see, you don't want to include that shit. No. Like, they really had nothing for behind-the-scenes footage. I'm guessing. When they're just, like,
Who needs it?
zooming in on, like, oh no, here's this one lady's teeth. I don't know. This one, they actually followed her around the set, and you saw more of the set and more of the, I guess, process. But also, there's no frame rate for this one for some reason. See, you actually see the break room in a few shots. And I guess the elevator for their rental space. See, like behind the scenes footage, yeah, let's see the break area. Let's see like just the crew going to like the catering table. I mean, not the close up of this girl eating a cookie, but you know, whatever. Is this disc video is this whole thing on this disc on YouTube already somewhere?
Probably.
Am I the first, second, or third person to put this on the internet?
That depends. Do you think anyone else cares about this game in particular? Because there's someone who's going to bat for the Saturn version of this series.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, no, is that? Okay, I think one other I think some Japanese streamer put this up on YouTube.
Sure.
So I might be the second person, once this is archived, to have disc 2 of One Gun Dead Heat plus Real Range up on YouTube.
We're number 2. We're number 2.
Number 2. I've lost most of Gino's raid.
Yeah, they're just like, this guy's watching Smut again. There's not enough cards in this game about pretty ladies.
I mean, it's a racing game. It just, they happen to have decided to like, spend a few $1,000s on renting this car, getting a shooting space, and then having these models come in for a day and read a few lines in like different outfits. Yeah, sir, just show this girl adjusting the vest. God.
Sometimes you gotta adjust the vest.
Yeah, you have to. But like, does that go into the behind the scenes footage?
Yes, it's behind the scenes.
It is behind the scenes, yes.
She adjusted her vest behind the scenes. Not during the scenes.
Yeah, like this is the kind of this would be the kind of disc where like they package it to like make it seem like, oh hey, it's like a gravure thing, and then you watch the disc. It's like, no, it's just this. This isn't actually spicy. I've been cheated out of my 2,000 yen. How dare you?
Yeah. You thought you were supposed to get smoked, but instead you just got this.
Yeah. I wonder if the shakiness of this camera is on purpose, or if it's just like the guy doing this is like very far away.
Could be both. Well, I'm not zooming in on your crotch. It's fine.
Just has shaky hands, is all. The camera guy hasn't had a smoke for like 4 hours. His hands are shaking. It's something
Yeah.
fierce. I also guess there's like some actual modeling shoots going on. So I guess while they were here on a set. Yeah, I don't know what Genki was trying to accomplish with this. I mean, aside from reselling a bad racing game with the promise of pretty ladies. And I mean, Genki would go on to make that like mini skirt police thing. So they did dip their toes into very mildly smutty Saturn games.
ねえ、私に乗ってほしい？
私のために走ってくれるの？なんかドキドキしちゃうな。
かっこいいとこ見せてほしいな。お願い。なかなかかっこよかったわよ。次もドリフトで決めてね。
私、刺激が欲しいの。楽しませてくれる？
Hey.
Of course, this is the actual fun part. Is seeing how they shot that opening scene. Like in this whole disc, like this is the part where I was actually interested in what was going on.
リンクは最初消えてるんですよ。
It's like, okay, just had like a guy on a ladder with a light on an arm, just like spinning it around.
Yeah, I can picture that.
Yeah, no, because I mean it's right there. Like that light was being held by a guy on a ladder. It's pretty good.
こんにちは、井上真美です。私はドライブをするのがとっても大好き。海や山に行き
いろんなところにドライブに行きたいな。今度はあなたと本当にドライブが行ければいいんだ。
はい、じゃあそのままお願いします。
なかなかかっこよかったわよ。次もドリフトで決めてね。あ、恥ずかしい。めちゃくちゃ恥ずかしい。せっかくだけど、また今度にするわ。もう少し頑張ってね。でも諦めないで。
I think this is almost done.
遠くから応援してるわ。
Good on Akira here for not acknowledging this camera.
全然ピンとキーンからですよ。どっちがいいかな。乗ってほしい？乗ってほしい？
Come on, she's eating a lunch. Leave her alone.
乗せてあげない。なんか鼻水されてきた。
食べたいですか？
どうぞ食べてください。
フランク。
惜しかったね。また元気になったら誘ってね。すっごい。ねえ乗せて乗せて。ちょっと豪快すぎましたね。
So they have everyone come in on like one day
いいわよ。
or
私が勝利。いいわよ。いいわよ。私が勝利の女神になったんですね。いいわよ。いいわよ。
if there's like no footage of like I guess
いいわよ。これやった方がいい。
the girls hanging out in like the back just like chatting with each other, but it's not like their turn up.
私が勝利の。
So like that's why I'm wondering if like they had them come in one at a time or are they all there the same day.
Could have been either or, really.
ね、ね。
I can't imagine Genki would be able to afford this set for more than one day though.
Absolutely.
最初はしないで。
やったやった。このままどっかに連れてって。どんなポーズがいいんですか。てかどんな感じがいいんですか。
キャラクターがあるやん。キャラクターがあるやん。違うゲームのキャラクター。
ゲームの中で
キャラクターがあるのよ。
そう
偉そうだ。一番偉い。一番偉い。
そう。なんかゴージャスな雰囲気。またこのお嬢
もうみたいにしかしてないっていうかさ。そうそういう感じ。
いまいちね。やったー。もう最高。私刺激のある男って好きよ。
Oh, my static controller turned off and lost connection. There we go.
Always fun.
Yeah. Wait, did I accidentally restart the video? Ah, well.
No.
Anyway, there we go. That's real. I guess that's the real range part. The one get that 8 real range. that is the last time I'll bother anyone with Wangan Dead Heat. So, is everyone numb now to everything?
Mm,
Mm.
I'm okay.
All right, swapping out controllers now. Because we're going back to the PS1.
All right.
Oh, wait. PS1 intro. There we go.
The power of the PlayStation.
Yes, the power, the unlimited, the CD quality audio of the PlayStation. So, I had a hard time finding if Genki made this or co-developed this, or I got someone else to make this for them. But it has Shutoko Battle in the game, so I'm counting it.
Sure.
Let's go in here. Where is this thing? Shutoko Battle Gaiden is what this is. Make sure it boots up. Does it boot up? There we go. Readjust this window yet again. Yeah, Super Technic Challenge. How does everyone feel about a Super Technic Challenge by Media Quest?
I'm alright with it.
Let me turn the sound up on this. There he is. Tsuchiya Keiichi himself, the Drift King. This is the last game where they had his likeness, right? And who can forget Bando?
Really, you can't forget it.
Yeah, this game, well, I mean, it's Shutoko Battle Gaiden. It's not a real Shutoko Battle because you're not actually battling on the Shutoko.
It's a side story?
Yes, it's a side story because it's actually about drift competitions on real racetracks. So, like, you're not street racing here. You're doing drift competitions. Like,
You're just
legit.
styling on each other.
Yeah, like you're doing like legit stuff. Like you're not doing any of that sketchy street stuff that the cops don't like. You're actually going to events, like putting a number on your car. I guess open invitation drifting competitions, I guess. For a thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, there's also a lot of FMV thinking in this one too. It's basically a drifting VHS, like a bad drifting VHS. Beginning of this game. I see he's doing the foot thing, like from Initial D. Not gonna lie, this song is kind of a bop. even showed, hey, the song was sung by Kyoko Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out her records.
Crazy. KMG Records.
I wonder if this will get a copyright strike on it. That'd be very fun if we did.
On YouTube, I guarantee it. On Twitch, probably not.
Super Technic Challenge. Y'all ready for our Super Technic Challenge? Oh, it's way louder. So there's also like a weird like management game part of this as well. Where you have like a calendar, like it's a Koei horse racing sim. The plot, if there is a plot here, it's just that hey, you want to be good at drifting, and you're going to get drifting challenges, and like you're trying to work for a bando, because you always work for bando. Bando's like the Tom Nook of the Shutoko Battle franchise. Also, this is the last game. This is the last racing game Genki put out in 1996. So everything we've seen so far is in 1996 alone. And there's, I guess, quantity over quality is a way to do business. Alright, so what's the name in there right now? Like, what's his default name mean? Anyone?
What does it say there?
What does it say there?
So then, my eyes aren't as good. So that's Freya. It says player.
Player. Oh, sure. Be player. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Crap.
Now it says, ooh, Freya.
There we go.
Freya.
Hooray! There we go. Yeah, so this is week 1, month 1. And I have cash, I have things I can do. I did not play as much of this game, so hold on a moment. Okay, yeah, so you have your options, you can finish the week and go do stuff, right. So I'm gonna go do stuff, you can go see Bando, you can, so there's actually a lot of different cars here. There's only 3 circuits, but a lot of cars.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go to Bando here. Definitely the worst picture of Bando they've used out of all 4 of his appearances.
Wait, yeah, it's also like I can see the outline to his fucking...
His what?
You can see the ring around his scan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, what are you getting at here?
This is definitely the worst photo of him they've used. But if we go to car purchase, like, you know, the last game had like 6 cars in it. This one has, wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, so 20 cars. That's quite a lot. And they all have different prices. You know, we're almost getting to like a more modern racing game here. Like, just in terms of your options and setup. Let's buy some upgrades for our car. This has the advantage over the prior Shutoko Battle games where there's actually like performance bars over that you can see change as you hover over things to buy. So let's go down, always go down to the optional stuff first. I want to buy the lighter weight. That's the last option, right? Is a weight reduction? Yeah, so let's buy the weight reduction for 16,000 Maka here. I have not memorized all the.
How dare you have not memorized this bullshit?
I mean,
How
I did.
dare you?
I did for the first two Shutoko Battle games.
Just press buttons until something happens. That's what I always do.
Oh yeah, so speed limiter's off. You definitely want to turn off the speed limiter. So you can go more than 180. Brake stuff. So we definitely want to improve the brakes here. Let's see here. How much is this? 5,000? Yeah, that's fine. Your brake rotor, brake hose, caliper. Yeah, that's all good. So then they have like front and rear tire stuff, which seems like a money sink, if you ask me.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, tire and suspension. So make sure you match them, or I guess maybe don't match them. Let's go through these ones for now. They're more reasonably priced. I have to buy twice. So for suspension, and like as you go and do events and win events, which is not guaranteed, as we will get to. You get more money for more upgrades, as you do. All right, so we definitely want better wheels. Actually, the wheels don't matter that much because we have better tires. Let's go up to engine stuff now. Because for these games, you want to take care of your body, your tires, suspension, and then engine. So I guess it's body, then tires, then brakes, then suspension, then engine, in that order. That's what you want to do. 14,000? That's a lot. Oh well. So you hear 5,000, that's pretty reasonable. That's... Alright, let's go down to the next one here. I'm just buying these upgrades at random at this point. 2,000. Yeah, let's do that. So they do give you actually a lot of money to play around with at the beginning, which is nice. Which I appreciate. It definitely reduces a lot of the grinding that you do in Shutoko Battle 3, also known as Tokyo Highway Battle. Yeah, let's get some cheap aero done here. Alright, so we spent a good amount of money. Let's get out of the buying menu. Now, these don't auto-equip, you have to go and equip them. And this is where I will show you the effects of things. So, that doesn't move the needle very much. Okay, so this is a trade-off. Let's go for acceleration here. Gives us more speed. And I'm just going to max out the handling and the grip on this car. Because that's how I go about my life.
Yeah, you live your life.
I just want to have the best grip possible, you know? Alright, so we've upgraded the car. Now let's see if we can go win something. Now this is not a racing game. This is a drift competition game. And that's where I run into trouble. Look at this. This is not a good picture. Like, the lighting is wrong in this picture. That's a better picture. Alright, yeah, so each weekend, I guess you can, there are different people to challenge. You get only so many, I guess, action slots to use. I guess time slots. You practice. You can challenge people. So let's practice for now.
So you're limited in what you can do.
Yeah. So you see, it's like that 1 of 7 there.
Yeah. So this is like Persona.
Sure. So you can tell that they've done a little bit with their stripper battle engine. Alright, so I want to drift. Oh, I drifted into the wall. It's a bad drift.
You don't want to drift into the wall.
So this is definitely you're drifting with a button. In this game, kind of like Wangan Dead Heat, but not as dog shit. Like the drifting this is the best drifting that the series has ever had. For what that's worth. Which isn't much.
Sure. Wait, is this Spain track? I just realized this.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, it looks like the fucking Spain Grand Prix.
I can barely hear you. It's from last time. I didn't turn the game down.
I said that this track kind of looks like the Spanish Grand Prix, except it's missing the second logo.
Okay, see, I was trying to think. So this track is also used in the Super Famicom Struggle Battle games, and I was trying to figure out which track it was. Alright, let's see if I can turn Discord up.
But you get what I'm saying? It looks like the Spanish Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Circuit de Catalunya.
Yeah,
Barcelona.
Catalunya. I thought it looked like Sebring, personally.
Oh, right. The Sebring doesn't have that second lobe there. But the problem is that Sebring has that weird, like, top lobe that looks like a shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe there's some test track in Japan that is a similar design to Sebring and Catalunya.
So, are there, like...
Because again, they use the same track in their Super Famicom games.
I mean, it's on the logo. It's on the box art, right? That's the track that's on the box art.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think what this fucking thing is.
No, that bothered me the whole time as well. Alright, so that's a practice
Is this
run.
just like basically their version of Maple Valley for like Forza? Is like our most iconic race is actually a fucking fake one?
Maybe. But this is so reminiscent of other tracks, though. Because I could have swore that I've driven this track in Forza. Alright, so let's challenge these goobers. So the thing is, all the AI is very good at this. And I'm not. So you're going to see me lose. A lot. So even though there's another car there, this is not a race.
I mean, do they have a Suzuka? In
Maybe.
this game?
There are 2 other tracks.
If you're gonna make a fucking Japanese racer game, you kind of need to have like a Suzuka route.
Yeah, you would think.
I mean, there was the giant Dunlop thing. That's the fucking...
That's on a few tracks, though. That's the thing.
I bet you that they took that from the goddamn... I'm now looking up road courses and race courses in Japan.
Yeah.
There's a smaller one that can convert into a mobile, or I'm sorry, into an oval. That's owned by Honda, called the Twin Ring.
Oh yeah, the twin ring Motegi. Everyone loves the twin ring Motegi.
I mean, NASCAR race Honda.
Yeah, but does NASCAR have a twin ring?
I know that they have versions of it.
So I still have a hard time figuring out what I'm going to score.
Still pretty super cheesy. Oh, right. You know what would be a good cop for me to do is to check out what is the Super Formula Championship Japanese fucking
Yeah, there you go.
Formula Japan. What are they racing?
Super Formula, yeah.
Okay, so
The actual things?
go. Yes, and it's like a pretty. Historically, it was a pretty prominent like developmental ring because their tracks were notoriously smaller than the average F1 ring. Right, and almost every single Japanese F1 Indy car, anyone in racing came through fucking. Super Formula.
I mean, even like Liam Lawson had this one. So I had to hammer check.
Sepang, oh, right. I mean, I miss Sepang.
No, I miss Sepang.
Fucking goddamn it, we lost something so goddamn beautiful. Remember after turn 15 and 14, the fucking long straights in that thing? God. Remember when F1 had races that had taking opportunities?
I mean, that's on smaller cars. I think it's the new thing.
Apparently, the Sepang still is. It's not derelict. Sepang is still used. It's just, you probably with these current cars, you probably can't have Formula 1 race on them. Okay. Ew, brother, this track looks ass. I'm gonna send this to you. This is the Grand Prix course layout in Tokachi International Speedway. Ugh, yuck. Have you seen this track?
Probably not. Oh yeah, I lost this guy. Look at his face. I can tell I
Fuck
lost.
that. Ugh. Oh yeah, Okayama International is like a baby. Okayama is basically a baby Nürburgring.
A baby Nürburgring. Oh, what? That's just. Oh,
But,
I
like,
think
not
I saw
the
this
new
track in
Nürburgring.
GP1 games.
The fucking the one where they didn't make you race around the green hell, the fucking small one. This Okayama route looks like the tiny Nürburgring.
I was so close to winning.
Yeah,
that race.
this race looks this track looks like ass.
Just like it's very square.
Yeah. I think I found it.
Oh.
All right, I think I found this track. I'm gonna send this to you. It's called the Mine Circuit. This might be it.
Okay.
It's supposed to be displayed tilted to the left a little bit. It's supposed to go upwards. But that looks pretty close.
Does it?
To it. That's in Yamaguchi Prefecture.
Mine
Formula Nippon.
Is this Mine? You know what? There's actual track names. When I'm back at the other screen.
Sugo is a tiny little fucking. Sugo is clearly inspired by fucking Watkins Glen. This is plagiary.
I can't. I'm not going to quit out this weekend yet. But for the next, when I get to the next weekend, I will check the track names.
This is. I mean, it's not completely Watkins Glen, but this Otopolis is very,
Otopolis.
very.
Heard of it.
Otopolis is very, very, very inspired by fucking Watkins Glen. I'll send you this one too.
Hell yeah.
That's Watkins Glen, dude. But like on its ass. But that's
Watkins Glen on its ass.
Someone saw Watkins Glen and decided to play with it. And also I'll show you this Circuit TI, which is baby Nürburgring, but like, you know, the fucked up shitty Nürburgring we got after people complained about running the green hell.
About everyone dying?
Yeah, also people dying.
Yeah. Again, I just have no idea how the scoring system works. I cannot tell between good and bad scoring.
Okay, and I found the one that actually uses a part the Sportsland Sugo, which is a route that uses a part of the Topako Expressway. What do they do this for? This is for Super GT, Super Formula in the Japan Cup Series. Okay. Fuji Speedway is well known for having one of the longest straights in motorsports at approximately 1.5 kilometers in length. Holy shit! Fucking chaos, dude. Hell yeah. I just posted that one in chat. That is a long goddamn straight. You know, I played games by EA that had the Vietnam track, and that Vietnam track is not fun in video games, but boy howdy, I really do wish we had seen them race that shit at least once. I bet it actually would have been a shitty track, but man, it would have been funny as shit.
Yeah, it would have been so funny.
It's just literally a star.
Yeah.
I don't know. The fact that they actually almost had people race on that thing, despite the fact that it looked immediately shitty.
Yeah. And I was looking forward to that one too, the Hanoi race. Because that track looks insane.
You don't need to be an expert of racing or Formula One to realize this track is designed wrong. That was a Tilke joint, so, you know.
A late Tilke joint.
Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
I mean, you know, also, Tilke myrtleized the goddamn Hawkeye. Maybe not the surest person to pick.
God, this is way worse than last time. Because I have no idea what makes a good drift and what doesn't. That's like the thing. That's like the one thing that's wrong with this game is how the hell do you get a good score and how do you get a bad score? It makes very little sense. Yeah, this guy beat me. By how much? By quite a lot! Wasn't even close. No, I don't want to save that. Why do I want to save that? Yeah, this is frustrating. Alright, let me just look it up. Is there any English language resources for this game?
Do you remember Tilke's one of Tilke's greatest abominations, the Korea International Circuit?
I do not remember, no.
Ugh, oh god. That man really liked 90-degree sharp angular turns.
Alright, I am not finding a English language resource explaining how this scoring system works.
Surprise. I'm surprised that there aren't a ton of English language resources for you to consult and make an informed plan for
for Shoko Battle
This
Gaiden.
game. Yes.
Oh well, might as well
It
keep
seems
trucking.
like a game that would have a massive amount of documentation, even by the fan-trans community.
But you know what? If I did know how the scoring worked, this would be a fun game.
You would know what to do.
I would know what to do, and I would have a good time. So this might actually be, again, the best Shutoko Battle game so far. I just don't know, because I don't know jack shit. Like, is that how fast I get through the turns? Because if it's based on how fast I get through, then I should drift as little as possible. Right?
Yeah.
Nope, it's not that. So is it? That's not how. That's not how long I've drifted either. Like, oh, yeah, this is a good clean drift. What's the score on that? 196. Okay, that's not what I needed to be though. Like, does staying on the road help with a better score? I guess so. I mean, I could just brute force, you know, through sheer practice, figure this out.
Yeah, it's always an option.
Like, so it might just be how clean is the drift. Which would make sense. It's just, I guess I'm not that familiar with what makes a clean drift and what doesn't. See, like, I thought that was a good drift.
Yeah.
Apparently it was mediocre. It's like where I'm drifting, like, is there a drift line I need to hit? And like how close to the drift line, how close to the line I'm at? Is the score? It just makes very little sense to me. Also, no matter how fast I go, the car in front is always the same distance in front.
Yeah, it's just like much better than you.
Like, no matter how fast or slow I am, it's the same distance in front of me. Yeah, I know I lost.
Like, you've lost. I'm so disappointed in you, son.
And she's very proud. It's like, oh yes, I won. Oh, come on. I'm closer. If it wasn't for that 88, I could have gotten it. I'm not gonna save this. So if you notice, I've been getting no Maka from any of this. Only winners get points, which means I can't upgrade unless I win, which seems a bit brutal. All right, let's race the guy. He's probably a chump. It is RX-7. Let's see if I can win once. Wait, there's no drift? Oh, this is just a race. Oh, I'm just gonna lose a race.
You're just gonna lose?
Yeah. He's so far ahead of me. I didn't think anything of it at first. Because this is a drifting game. But no, this is an actual race. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose. His car is just better than mine.
So you gotta go back and cars.
I mean, I'm also using the starting car, but again, how do you make money if you can't win anything?
That's the conundrum for most racers.
Ah, well, okay, I'm trying to use hairpins without drifting as much, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, jeez. And if I was watching someone get their asses handed to them this hard, it'd be hard to watch.
Can't be a Sacramento Kings fan, is what you're saying.
I guess so, yeah. Jeez. This is like those early races in Studio Battle 3. Where the default difficulty level is just fuck you.
So you're saying similar to a lot of racing games, especially just the game is either too fucking hard or too fucking easy.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, that was basically every racing. Anything. Even Gran Turismo had that issue. It's like, I've upgraded my car, and now I'm better than everyone.
I mean, Gran Turismo 1 also had all that dumb bullshit. You gotta do your driving test.
Yeah, you gotta stop on a dime, motherfucker.
Or like,
You can't
hey,
race.
like, run out and now you're basically spinning 3 times. Getting control of your car again? Fuck you.
Well, this is embarrassing. Just finishes half a minute ahead of me. Oh, look at that. He's giving me the thumbs down. Ah, what a dick. Jeez. That's not even close. Okay, this time we race the girl. And I think the weekend is almost over. Alright, yeah, so this is a drifting one. Oh, okay. That could be a strategy. Just don't hit the brake button, just turn real hard. Ah, don't turn real hard. Shit. I still got a decent score. Okay. I'll take it. Huh. So I'm just not touching the brake button anymore. Letting the game drift on its own. It'll be better results. That's interesting. Nope, that's it. Nope, still 207. That makes no sense. Oh, so far outside. How's that 214? That was a terrible drift. What's going on here? Alright, so how does this do? Or do I just lose?
You could just lose.
Yeah, the game
You
could
could
just
just lose.
the game could just oh yeah, she's happy. So I lost. Okay. Oh yeah, the game just decided I lose.
Time to die.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna save. Why would I save any of this? Alright, this is the last set of goobers for the weekend. Oh, it's these assholes again. Oh, this is a race. This is a race this time. And he cut this guy off. What? What just happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I was ahead. Did I win?
It just happened.
Oh, look at this guy's face! I won!
What?
Yeah, he's all disappointed in life. That's what you look like when you lose. So don't lose.
That's great. Alright, do I get any points for that? I guess that was a drag race. Alright, get points! I got like 7,000 points. Great. That's almost nothing.
But not fully nothing. Just almost nothing.
Yes, just almost nothing, considering that cars cost like 300,000.
Ooh, that's a question that I just realized. Who's winning the World Destructors Championship for F1 right now?
Oh, huh.
I
mean,
should
it's
look
still
that
early.
up.
Still pretty early.
Because Sergio Perez fucking won it last year by a law. Oh my god.
All right,
Holy
so that's
shit.
first weekend done.
Okay, it's Yuki. Unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, it's Yuki. 2
Damn it.
million. And Jack Doohan is number 2. Ooh.
Dude. Well, not anymore.
Yeah. Alright, it is Yuki at 2 million, Jack Doohan at 1.5, Lando Norris, well, he crashed his car in practice or qualifiers, so he keeps crashing them there rather than during the Grand Prix.
Alright.
That's 1.2 million. Fernando Alonso having a nightmare year, 1.1, tied with Oliver Behrman. The Bear has been boom or bust, and I love it. You don't know which version of him you're gonna get.
Alright,
Carlos
so-
Sainz.
It's actually that circuit it's called the Tsukuba circuit in the game, which I'm guessing isn't a real place.
Alright, so how many racers have had 0 points the World Destructor? That means they've been clean for the entire GPs.
Only a few, I imagine.
4, 5. 5. There are 5 people who have not incurred any penalties or fines for crashes. I want you to try and guess some of them.
Charles Leclerc.
No.
Shit. Max
Charles has
Verstappen.
half. No. Remember, he had an incident during practice in qualifiers.
George Russell.
That's 1. 0 to
Oscar Piastri.
No, he had a minor, I think he had a wing problem where he busted the wing off. So it's a minor one. It's only $125,000. And also the same thing with Max. I think he either broke the halo or he broke the wing too.
Oh, weird.
Minor. So basically 0 in the grand scheme of things. So you got 1, George Russell. So there's 1 more.
Not Lando Norris, right?
Nope. He's near the top because he fucking beefed it during qualifiers that one race.
Did I guess? Lewis Hamilton?
That you did not, and he is on the list.
Constant confession.
I would say this. The other 2 are the usual suspects in terms of not crashing their cars, even though that they are not, let's say, competitive.
Nico Hulkenberg.
Correct.
Hey!
It doesn't seem like he's going to have another miracle year where he can get a fucking crash. Two. We're missing 2.
Are the last?
Do you want a hint before I say them?
Sure.
One of them is having a shockingly good year. The other is lol.
Wait, do any of the rookies?
No.
Okay. Oh wait, that's Esteban Ocon?
No.
Okay.
Actually, let me look up Ocon because I think he's near the top of the list.
Yeah, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, this racetrack sucks. I'm not gonna do this. That's beard.
Yeah, he has over slightly over 500,000.
Okay. Wait, Lance Stroll?
Correct. Because he hasn't been racing his car very well.
Hell
He
yeah.
hasn't gotten into an accident yet.
Hell yeah.
He hasn't even spun it around, so like it's like maybe a historically good. He has more points than fucking Alonso at this point.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
He's actually like higher in the championship than you would think.
For Lance Stroll, he's doing either up to expectations or slightly above. There's one more, and I don't think you're gonna get it, so I guess I'll say it. It's Albon.
Oh, I thought Albon had something.
Nope.
Huh.
Nope. His teammate does.
Yes, Sainz has had problems.
Sainz has had massive problems.
Okay, so so that was every Genki game from 1996. Every Genki racing game from 96. I could only find one game from 97. One Genki racing game from 1997, and I haven't streamed from this console yet. This will be my first game from this console that I'm streaming, which is pretty funny.
Okay.
I mean, there's only one thing it could be. Oh wait, I forgot to change out the damn box art again. Crap.
PlayStation 2. Oh, shit.
Oh, word? We're doing this? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's right. It's
Ocean.
the Nintendo Mother-loving 64 up in here.
Oh, God. Ocean, a name you can trust in
Genki
terms of
game.
quality.
I mean, it's published by Ocean. This is a Genki game through and through, apparently.
But also, Ocean.
Also Ocean. You know, see, this wasn't even Genki's first N64 game, because they made a Pro Yaku game, 96, in N64. So this is just a Cruisin' Exotica knockoff. Right?
See? Don't know, never played it. I saw the name Ocean and I probably like ran away from it like the plague.
Alright, so do I have my controls set up correctly here? I do not have my controls set up correctly. Okay. Let's just do a little bit of that. I don't even have an N64 screen to go to.
Oh, I'm back.
You ate a lot of food then, I'm gonna guess.
No, I had to help with I had to help with some stuff, and then I went and got food. I got some Korean food from the new Korean place that opened up in a place where all of the restaurants that have opened up have gone out of business. But I got their galbi strips, the short ribs.
Uh-huh.
Pretty fucking good.
What?
And I got my Bryce the spicy pork bulgogi, which was also good. Anyway, tell me about the Genki.
I've made it to 1997.
Ohio, Genki da ne?
I've made it to 1997.
I'm sorry.
Features now.
Okay. Alright, so I think this is actually fine. Okay. It's actually fine. Okay. I'll have to reset this. S. I've hit all three of the consoles today. Nothing's working.
Hooray. Everything's broken, nothing's working.
I hate it when nothing works.
Yeah, inputs are not reading.
MRC.
We also have Ocean.
Yeah, fine developer that no one liked.
Hey,
Alright,
plenty
let's
of
do
Amiga
time.
trash came out of Ocean.
What are my machine options here?
Selection.
I have 3. Let's do the fast one. How many courses do we have?
Course selection.
1, 2, wait. 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's normal. Alright, let's see how... I need to buy a wireless N64 controller.
Ready. Go.
You can get one.
Give it everything you've
They
got.
sell them.
Yeah, I should.
You're coming up to a port soon. Sharp right turn.
I bought one. It's very funny.
Does it?
Does that work on anything other than the Switch?
It's a Bluetooth controller, so
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
yes. Try hard enough.
Oh, this is bad.
You're coming up to a port soon. Multiple turns.
And you can use it to play Nintendo 64 games on your Switch.
Or your PC.
Or your PC. I guess they've just added a very shitty looking CRT filter to the Switch Online stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sharp right turn.
I feel like that took a very long time for them to do something.
Wow.
Nintendo took a very long time?
There's like good CRT filters that they could have gotten.
You're on.
So
Now
that's
push it
what
to the
it is.
floor.
I think the one in
Port soon.
the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 looks just fine.
Sharp right turn. Wow. Easy does it.
Yep.
It's a straight
Also,
course from
Brady,
here on. Now push it to the floor.
wait, were you here when I admitted this is the first N64 game I've ever
Port
streamed?
soon.
Like, you're here to witness the first N64 stream.
Sharp right turn.
I mean, yeah, because
Get point. Sharp right turn.
It's the first time the N64 has ever been streamed.
Ever.
Ever.
It's a straight port from
No
here
one has
on.
ever streamed
Now
anything.
push it to the floor.
Never
it's
before.
true.
You're coming up to a port soon. Sharp right turn. Wow. Easy does it. It's a straight port from here on. Now push it to the floor.
I'm trying to decide in the pantheon of dog shit arcade racing games made by Genki. Where does this sit?
Wow. Easy does it.
There.
You've already said it's not the worst.
Wait, did I say that?
I'm not sure you did.
No, I don't. I know that was longer than where I said that.
Wow. Easy does it.
And I was just saying that's not the worst game I've played.
Straight port from here on.
I played worse video games than that.
Oh, okay. You were just saying worst video games overall.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
When did driver games feel good?
Around the time of the original Xbox, I would say.
PS2?
Yeah, PS2, probably.
PS2. Dreamcast maybe.
Project Gotham was pretty good.
I'm gonna find out.
Sega Rally games. Well, okay, you're discounting
Rally.
arcade games, right?
Okay, I know. Actually, hold on. Ridge Racer. Feels good.
Okay.
I'm one of those people that's like, yeah, you know, I like playing Cruisin'.
Cruising, yeah!
Not good game.
Don't give up yet. Go on, tap them all.
Play Cruisin' USA.
Wow. Easy does it.
Is that on Nintendo Switch Online?
Straight port from here on.
Absolutely
Now
not.
push it to the floor.
Fuck.
Check point. Coming up to a port soon.
Nintendo would never.
Wow, it's raining. There's rain effects in this game.
Checkpoint. Start right turn. Wow. Does it?
You know what I'll say this? It's
Straight
for
course
racing
from
games.
here on.
What's the
Now
what's
push it
that
to the
called?
floor. You're coming up to a port soon. Sharp right turn. Wow. Easy does it. It's a straight course from here on. Now push it to the floor. Checkpoint. You're coming up to a port soon. Wow. Easy does it. Sharp right turn. Don't give up yet. Go on, pass them all. Checkpoint. Sharp right turn. It's a straight course from here on. Now push it to the floor. You're coming up to a port soon. Sharp right turn. Countdown.
Yeah, this isn't even like interesting.
Come on, you've got to do better, or we won't make it in time.
That's the worst kind of bad.
Yeah.
It's boring bad.
Yeah. It's just like, yo, this is a competent racing game, but there's nothing special about it.
It's not even competent. It's just like, it's a kind of bad arcade racing game. I'm not gonna finish tonight. I'm gonna time out. Wow. I'm actually gonna time out. You almost never time out in these things. But this is a very slippery game. Maybe if I got a slower but more traction-y car, like a truck. What if I did the truck?
Not a terrible idea.
Then I can take those shortcuts better.
Ready, go!
Whoa, what happened there? I just got a boost start.
He does it. Coming up to a port soon. Sharp right turn.
Alright, well, timing is different from each game. But it's usually right before, like U2 puts down.
Checkpoint. Coming up to a port soon. Turn. Wow, he does it. Checkpoint. Sharp right turn. Wow, he does it. Straight course from here on. Now push it to the floor.
I'm doing better.
I think coming up to a port. Sharp right turn. Turn. Wow. He does it. Checkpoint. Coming up to a port. Turn. Wow. He does it.
Oh yeah, I am doing better.
Sharp right turn.
I'm drifting this truck.
Wow. He does it.
Oh, it won't stop drifting.
Pass that car ahead, and we'll be first. We're coming up to a port soon. Sharp right turn. Multiple turns. Wow.
Yeah, there's.
He does it.
This is so squirrely.
Checkpoint. Coming up to a fork. Turn. Wow. Does it.
Oh, hey, there's the last guy. I'm gonna catch him.
Sharp right turn. Wow. Does it.
Nope.
Finish line is coming up. Straight
Man,
forward
you really have
zero.
to
Finish.
be perfectionist,
Darn
huh?
it. We were so close to
Yeah, it
winning.
seems like it.
Do I want to keep playing this game? Is anyone else gonna go?
It's a little late for me to start on a weekday.
Same.
Wow.
I know, I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Course
Just leaving
selection.
your own Genki racing devices.
Oh, mountain seems miserable. Let's try this.
Ready. Go. Coming up to a fork. Turn left.
Yeah, there's a no DKR. I will say that.
Fork.
Oh, I'm not in control of this car.
No, it's more slippery. Can you manage it? Wow. He does it. Turn. Point. Coming up to a fork. Don't give up yet. Go on, pass them all. Turn. Coming up to a fork. Point. Turn left. Wow. Just don't give up
I
yet.
mean, yeah, there's
Go
only
on,
5
pass
tracks,
them
so
all.
it's easy to imagine why they would make the time so demanding. It's,
Watch out for a sharp drop.
yeah, we can.
Otherwise,
You know, Ridge Race only had one track.
Yeah, Ridge Race is very
People like
demanding.
that game.
It also plays well at the same time.
What?
I
Does it
know.
though?
It does.
Don't give up yet. Go on, pass them all. Coming up to a fork. Point. Turn left. Wow. Does it. Turn.
Oh, come on, I did not mean to go there.
Point. Coming up to a fork. Turn right. Don't give up yet. Go on, pass them all. Turn left. Coming up to a fork. Point.
Oh, I lost a place near that one. That's not good.
Turn left. Wow. Got it. Sharp left turn.
Yeah, this extra sucks. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Like, there are bad games and there are bad games, and this is pretty bad.
Come on, you've got to do better, or we won't make it in time.
Oh, bad.
This might be the worst Genki game I've played so far.
What's the motorcycle game?
Said it.
Yeah, I'd rather play that motorcycle
Raiden,
game.
this is one of the worst games I've ever played, he says.
Come on,
It's not one of the worst games I've ever
we
played,
won't
it's the
make
worst
it in
Genki
time.
game I've played.
Turn left. Down. Sharp left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get point. Come on, you've got to do countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up.
No, wow, that's an aggressive timer. Jeez. Okay, yeah, fuck this game.
You're just gonna say that and then move on? Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's it for this time. This gets us through
Oh, okay.
1997.
But you're done, right? Like, this is basically it. For this, like, franchise.
Franchise.
No? Okay, what else? See,
We-
so this isn't a franchise, this is just like a side Genki game. Genki made?
Yeah, Ocean was like, yo, you make this shit for us? We want to make money. Yeah,
It was
okay,
actually
sure.
Imagineer who did it, the original publish. I guess they got Ocean for the worldwide release. But no, because Genki was making, this game called Fighter Destiny. You might have heard of it.
Fighter's Destiny, yeah.
This game called
Oh,
Jade
boy.
Cocoon. You might have heard of it.
I've heard of Jade Cocoon.
They're
We've talked
making
about
an
Jade
Initial
Cocoon.
D game for the Sega Saturn.
Is that game any good?
No.
No.
Oh.
Do I have the box art for that? If I have the box art, I can show you.
It's a bummer.
I do not. Yeah, it's shocking. Like, it's bad, but in a shocking kind of way. Because you think,
They
oh, it's
have
gonna
no
be bad,
excuse
but...
in a world where they should have like looked at the very least, say a Ridge Racer and been like, "Yo, we need to make the drifting actually like worth a fuck."
Okay, but you've seen their Wangan Dead Heat and now their MRC. Like, they're bad at arcade racing games. And also, that Initial D game, I'm almost certain it uses the same engine and tech as Wangan Dead Heat and Hang On GP. That's why it plays so squirrely. Because they just reuse their Hang On GP tech 3 years later for an Initial D
fuck
game.
it, they got it. They got it somewhere.
That's the second console in a row where they crap out their last game for a console using their original tech. It's bad. But then in 1999,
then
that's when you get Tokyo Extreme Racer for the Dreamcast, and that's when they start cooking. And then there's so many Tokyo Extreme Racer games, and they bring back the Wangan name for Wangan Midnight, and multiple Wangan Midnights. They have a Kaido battle thing going on. They do an actual car combat game for the Xbox. Yeah, no, they do a lot.
Mhm.
They make Phantom Crash. They have multiple fighting game series, including Kingo, Master Bushido. No, nothing. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this over to Joku, I guess.
all right. Well, thank you
Always
for doing
playing The
that.
Last of Us again.
Actually, I'll throw this to Ralph.
Is he just playing a remake of it?
Let's see. It appears he is playing The Last of Us
All right,
Part
I'm
2
gonna tune out.
remastered.
Bye, everybody. I love you.
All right,
All right. Bye.
All right, rating Dragon Year Relkin. All right, that's going through.
All right. Bye.
There we go. Oh, counting down. Right now. Stop stream.